Your pinpoint weather and traffic together, and just a beautiful shot of the sunrise. That's really going to start to warm us up a little bit.
It is. So through this 6 o'clock hour and then into the 7 and 8 o'clock hour, temperatures will start to warm up. But it's a little cool initially this morning. The sunrise was about 5 minutes ago officially at the airport. But live pinpoint Doppler 12 radar up 295, 95, showing clear skies. So a good view of that sun early this morning. Just another pleasant spring day. It's going to be a little bit cooler than yesterday. But we're still in that streak that we've been in now for so much of April, where we're running well above average. Frost advisory in effect for tonight, so some mild days but some chilly nights ahead. And we do see rain returning for late in the week. We'll talk all about that. But City Cam out over Providence right now. There's that sunrise Elizabeth was talking about. Notice not a cloud in the sky in Providence. 42 degrees the temperature, calm winds, humidity at 62%. All the way down to 34 in Taunton right now, 37 in Smithfield, 34 in Willimantic, and about 42 degrees in Providence. Temperatures tomorrow morning will be even chillier, which is why we're under that frost advisory. I think most of us will drop into the 30s overnight. And even some low 30s are possible. Dry and mild for, again, the bus this morning. 40s and 50s between 7 and 8:30. High pressure building down out of the north. A weak cold front came through. Now there's just a real weak disturbance sitting over eastern Massachusetts. That'll generate a few extra clouds this afternoon, but the high overall should keep us dry with tapping into some slightly cooler air on a northwesterly wind, but it's dry air too. So this afternoon, a mix of sun and clouds, lower to mid 60s between noon and 2 o'clock, and then at 5 this evening we're at 61 degrees. I have us at 65 in Rumford, about 66 downtown. Central Falls at 64. Notice those northwest winds at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Some great shopping weather, whether you're in Warwick, Barrington, Riverside at 64, 65, Garden City, TF Green also at 65. South Coast, low 60s for your high. A little cool for a walk along the beach, but overall pleasant for mid-April. 63 in Wickford, about 62 in Newport, 64 Coventry. Normal highs only in the mid and upper 50s, so we are still running above average in Burrillville, Cumberland, dry, comfortable. Johnston at 64 and Scituate also at 64 degrees. 50s on the Cape, but upper 50s. Partly cloudy in New Bedford at 62 and 63 in Fall River. Overnight tonight, a little bit of a frost advisory for most areas. The exception would be along the water. The East Bay is not included in that frost advisory for tonight. But I do expect temperatures in many of our outlying suburbs to drop down into the low to mid 30s. So if you already potted your plants, if you have some tender vegetation that's come up, you'll want to cover it up or bring it inside if possible. We go from 47 at 11 down to 43 at 2 o'clock, and then at 5 in the morning at 56 degrees. Tuesday, another nice looking day, not quite as warm as today. Upper 50s for highs at lunchtime. At 5 o'clock in the evening, we're still at 55. Very quiet start to this work week. Next several days, all the way through Thursday day, are dry. We kind of ping-pong between the mid-60s and upper 50s for high temperatures. And then the end of the week, it looks like we get into perhaps a slow-moving storm system that'll move through. It's very early to talk about rainfall totals, but we do have the potential for some off and on rain from Thursday night into the daytime on Saturday. We'll certainly keep a very close eye on that as we continue to monitor our rivers and streams and even groundwater levels, which all remain